I want to get into the Dolphins player thing because now I think they're suspending one of the players.
I wonder what the bullying was. That's a good question.
It's just
who was bullying?
It's typical. This article, it sounds just like high school stuff. It says Martin left Dolphins headquarters on Monday when finally reaching his limit with the persistent bullying and teasing from some teammates.
Teasing? All right, what kind of bullying was this?
What was that about?
Were they giving him wedgies? Were they just calling him names?
Yeah.
The latest taunt, a group of players stood up and left when he tried joining them for lunch.
Does he smell?
So why is he being... What happened is he's saying bullying. The team doesn't like him or he's being totally ostracized. Why?
Yeah.
Right.
What's the reason?
Yeah, there's something more to this story, obviously, because it doesn't make sense.
They're shunning him.
And I think they suspended Incognito.
Oh.
I think they just suspended him indefinitely until they figure out what the hell's going on with this bullying shit. He's the main guy, right?
It's ridiculous. Bullying.
Is there anything else in that article?
It just says that it was reportedly the cruel actions of some teammates toward Martin went well beyond the customary hazing sometimes given to NFL rookies.
All right, examples. What are the examples?
The only example was...
them getting up because they didn't want him eating lunch with them?
There's definitely something else.
That is high school cafeteria shit right there, by the way.
Yeah, that's not even adult.
Right.
Either he's gay or there's or something. I'm not saying the guy's gay, but there's something that he's being tormented on. Because when's the last time you heard of a football player? I mean, maybe he's just a sensitive guy, but
in the NFL, Jesus,
you don't give up an NFL career.
He blasts the worst gassers ever,
right?
And they don't want to sit with him at lunch because he smells.
This is crazy, though. He's leaving the team because he's being bullied.
Yeah,
in the NFL. If you know more about this, please hold on. Let's see if Corey knows.
Corey,
we know a little bit about sports.
Yes,
hopefully Corey knows more than us. What's up, Corey?
Hey, from what I heard, it was a financial thing. Like the veteran guys were planning a Vegas trip this summer, and all the rookies had to pitch in, and this Martin guy didn't even want to go, so they made him pay anyway. And I think he's making maybe the league minimum, which is $405,000, and he had to cough up $15,000 for that. So
wait, what's going on? Hold on, they're making the rookies pay for the veterans to go to Vegas?
Oh yeah, that, and then there was a.
What the fuck is that about?
It's probably like hold on, sir. One second. It's probably one of those old things. Like remember in The Sopranos when the younger guys would have to take out Christopher had to take out Paulie.
Right, yeah.
It's probably one of those things where the younger guys pay for the veterans, and that's probably a tradition. I mean, I'm guessing it's
tribute or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But there was there was an Instagram picture of like a big meal that the rookies had to pay for the team meal or something, or the lineman's meal. I think the bill was $300,000, and the rookies had to foot the bill.
Jesus.
And,
wait, $300,000 for a meal?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, no, dude, $300,000 for a meal is incorrect.
Yeah, that can't be right.
I'm telling you.
Where were they eating?
I don't know.
They did not eat a $300,000 meal.
How many guys though
could do that?
Yeah, it could be for like the whole team, for God's sake.
The whole team couldn't eat $300,000.
That's not a $300,000 meal, sir.
Even if there's 300 people at the dinner, $1,000 each of food. I guess if you start getting into some of those wines, maybe at the bottom of the page.
Maybe, the wines are adding up, but that doesn't make sense. That's a lot of money, sir.
All right, we'll check it out.
So it sounds like this guy doesn't want to play with the Dolphins tradition. So they're fucking making his life kind of hellish to the point where he's like, fuck this, and he left. Well, so fuck that guy.
Wow.
That's what I say. If they have a tradition in place.
Although, if you're making $400,000 and a bunch of guys are just being dicks and trying, like, I kind of get that too. Like, go fuck yourselves. Like, why am I going to pay for you?
Yeah. If it's some dumb tradition thing, what are you going to do?
If they've been doing it forever and he's the first to say, no.
Suck it up.
Yeah, maybe.
He just leaves?
All right, maybe, who knows? Maybe
he just leaves?
Maybe he killed himself. Maybe he passed away.
Let me take one more. Kevin and Philly. Kevin.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hi, Kev.
Just want to talk about this guy. The Dolphins actually mentioned him as a mental illness for why he missed the game on Sunday, and they're kind of like pushing it under the rug because, like the guy mentioned before, he had to pay $15,000 for a Vegas trip, and then the players weren't sitting with him at lunch, and they called him the big weirdo. This is like high school shit.
And he's fucking crying about that?
The big weirdo.
This one confuses me. Why wouldn't he pay? Why wouldn't he just deal and pay the $15,000 and realize his rookie year will be over soon enough?
Because he's a big weirdo.
Right.
Right.
This is his second year, and they said that it happened. HBO did Hard Knocks with this team last year.
Okay.
He was a rookie, and they said that during an episode of Hard Knocks, this guy, Incognito, was bullying him. And now this is his second year and hasn't stopped. But, football is football. This happens all the time. This guy just can't, take the heat. I don't know what's wrong.
So this shit should have stopped for him because it's his second year, I guess. But they just don't like him at this point because of the shit that went on last year.
Now the media take this, the whole
Oh my God! As we're talking about, all three news channels that we have on right now all had a headline.
Yeah.
About it. It's a huge story. It's really ramping up.
Yeah.
Bullying in the NFL, that's just crazy to me.
Hilarious. Look at what they do.
He's not a popular teammate for whatever reason.
Okay,
He's
every
not
team
happy
has
with it.
those.
Right. So he's leaving.
It's just so strange how this is all, the media takes this, and the guy, Incognito, he's tweeting everybody like ESPN and ABC. He wants to, clear his name because he just got suspended by the team.
Right.
He believes it's all slanderous.
Yeah, they suspended him until they get to the bottom of this. And, okay, we're learning that he's not a rookie anymore, so he must just be an asshole.
And let's see what this guy was doing to him, though. Like, just because, there's rookie hazing. As a team member and as a professional football player, the other guys, I'm sure, don't have the right to do certain things.
Right.
So who knows what this other guy this guy might have been doing really cocksucker things to him, too.
Incognito, that sounds like just high school bullshit.
Yeah, that does, what we just heard, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've done far worse over here at the Opie
Oh, God, yeah.
organization.
Probably they gave him a peanut butter hat.
or Ben Gay on their balls.
If there's ever a thought this guy might be gay, oh my God.
I don't know if he is or not. I'm like, what could it be? I don't,
If it happens, though, it's going to be a huge story.
Oh, God, yeah.
Heads will roll.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Let me go to Brandon in New Jersey. Brandon.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Hi.
So I'm a Dolphins fan, sadly, and I follow all the writers on Twitter, and a couple of things that came out were, the one thing I read was the quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, came in last week when they were dressing up for Halloween with 5 Chiefs jerseys, and he said, you guys should dress up as a real offensive line. That was one of the pranks, apparently. Also, like, they move his car and stupid shit like that. But yeah, it sounds like he's just a big pussy to me.
Maybe, okay.
It doesn't. It sounds like it's some annoying shit he's got to deal with, but nothing out of the ordinary. Right.
And I agree with Jimmy. I actually think that it's possible that he's gay, and I think that might be a bigger story to this because something just doesn't make sense.
Something is weird here. But don't they have tolerance for the gay now in sports?
A lot of those guys don't. Man. A lot of those guys don't.
They all know they got the gay around them. Come on.
We're not. Don't
Even Charles Barkley said that when that player finally came out. He's like, you have to be crazy to think you're not playing with gay players.
A lot of black guys in professional sports, and black guys do not really not too hip on the gay guys.
The gay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of professional athletes are uncomfortable with it because they feel like, well, we're in close proximity and the guy's naked in the shower.
Yeah, your dick is in his ass. You don't want to feel gay.
Yeah, instead of feeling lucky that you're a healthy man and you're being looked at.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
problem.
Those guys don't care.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, right.
The football player reminds me of Black Earl. David in Tennessee writes.
Oh, right.
Good old
yeah.
Black Earl. I got Earl.
Bully me.
Earl is just stupid.
Well, yeah.
Yesterday I'm watching the Jets. Well, I had to watch them through the red zone because I was down in Philly all weekend.
All right, yeah.
And they beat New Orleans. Pretty big win for the Jets. They're now 5-4. So to rub it in a little bit on my Twitter, I wrote, hey, does anyone know the score of the Jets? And then I wrote, and then just to really kind of make it like obvious what I was doing there, I was trying to make it hurt for the Saints fans. I had a little smiley face. Mm-hmm. Like, does anyone know the score? So now they have to like, fuck the Jets, Jets won. Earl actually gave me a real answer.
Here's the score.
He gave me a real answer. And a few other people, but in general, people got it.
Yeah,
they're like, fuck you. That's what I was going for. Mm-hmm. That reaction. Fuck you. But Earl, well, actually, the score was...
Give you a synopsis of the game.
Yes.
Now, is there a racial difference between these two? I know Richie Incognito is white, but is the other guy black?
Yeah.
Let's see
something.
I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Let's see if it's anything cultural. I don't know if it is or not, but let's see.
It seems like it's real basic shit. and then they just don't like him personally at this point, and they're not going to let it go. That's what I say.
Harassment and player misconduct.
He's a baby. Stick his head in gravy.
Yeah, you put it in something.
Yeah, bubble gum.
Oh,
That's him. Yep.
Maybe he's just a moron.
He looks
why
kind
would
of
they?
stupid.
But this is the thing. Why would they suspend a guy? The NFL is babies, but they're used to a certain amount of this shit. What do you have to do to get suspended?
Because
Getting up in the lunchroom is not enough.
Because the headline says bullying. That word is pretty much taboo nowadays.
That's what it is.
They got to, nip it in the bud.
Nah, but there's something else.
The dinner was $30,000, by the way. Everyone's saying.
Oh, okay, $30,000.
That's a little
That's
different.
a big
than
difference.
300.
And look, they shaved his head goofy. It's going to happen, right?
Looks hilarious.
Sometimes these guys, I know baseball teams, they make them dress as girls and shit. Just pain in the ass crap, but you get through it, right? And you move on.
Right.
I did a thing or two when I was pledging a fraternity, but you move on.
Jesus Christ. You block it out of your memory and
right.
Move on.
And then you get to do the same shit to the new guys.
For the newbies.
Incognito was voted second dirtiest player in the NFL from a player poll in the Sporting News before the 2012 season.
Yeah.
So maybe the guy's just a dick.
What does he do?
His position? What is his position? I probably should.
Who has anger issues?
I mean, like what mean things does he do out there on the field?
Oh,
that
they
makes
didn't.
him the second?
This article didn't say.
Yeah.
Doesn't shower, brush his teeth before
Oh, is
games.
that it? It's very
just
offensive.
annoying. Eric in New York, what's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, just wanted to add in that Incognito has been a noted piece of shit for a very, very long time.
Okay.
Yeah, but it seems like he rallied some of the other guys to kind of see it his way.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a leader in all this. There's just an article came out just this past week that he's getting over these anger issues, but it doesn't seem like that's the case at all.
Mm-hmm. Like Chris Brown.
All right,
getting over those anger issues.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, sure.
He's cured.
Is he?
My mother loves him.
Oof,
Chipper, that guy works out a lot. You could tell.
Just right up her alley.
Yeah, she
Literally.
said, boy, that Rihanna really blew it.
Yeah, by what? Getting punched by him?
She said after that argument that Rihanna should have kept her mouth shut and just leaned over and taken care of her man.
Oh, God.
That's what my mother said.
She sounds like a good woman.
She's a wonderful woman.
All right.
The Opie Anthony Show on Sirius XM. All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, at Opie Radio, at Anthony Cumia, and at Jim Norton.
When's the last time you heard of a football player? I mean, maybe he's just a sensitive guy, but
in the NFL,
yeah,
Jesus,
you don't give up an NFL career.
He blasts the worst gassers ever.
Right.
And they don't want to sit with him at lunch because he smells.
This is crazy, though. He's leaving the team because he's being bullied.
Yeah.
In the NFL. If you know more about this, please hold on. Let's see if Corey knows.
Corey.
We know a little bit about sports.
Yes.
Hopefully Corey knows more than us. What's up, Corey?
Hey, from what I heard, it was a financial thing. Like the veteran guys were planning a Vegas trip this summer, and all the rookies had to pitch in, and this Martin guy didn't even want to go, so they made him pay anyway. And I think he's making maybe the league minimum, which is $405,000, and he had to cough up $15,000 for that. So
I want to get into the Dolphins player thing because now I think they're suspending one of the players.
I wonder what the bullying was. That's a good question.
I mean,
it's just
who was bullying?
It's typical. This article, it's not just like high school stuff. It says Martin left Dolphins headquarters on Monday when finally reaching his limit with the persistent bullying and teasing from some teammates.
Teasing?
All right, what kind of bullying was this?
What was that about?
Were they giving him wedgies? Were they just calling him names?
Yeah.
The latest taunt, a group of players stood up and left when he tried joining.
Else in that article?
It just says that it was reportedly the cruel actions of some teammates toward Martin went well beyond the customary hazing sometimes given to NFL rookies.
All right, examples. What are the examples?
The only example was
them getting up because they didn't want him eating lunch with them.
There's definitely something else.
That is high school cafeteria shit right there, by the way.
Yeah, that's not even adult.
Right.
Either he's gay or there's or something. I'm not saying the guy's gay, but there's something that he's being tormented on because
eating them for lunch.
Does he smell?
So why is he being? What happened is he's saying bullying. The team doesn't like him, or he's being totally ostracized. Why?
Yeah.
Right.
What's the reason?
Yeah, there's something more to this story, obviously, because it doesn't make sense.
They're shunning him.
And I think they suspended Incognito.
Oh.
I think they just suspended him indefinitely until they figure out what the hell's going on with this bullying shit. He's the main guy, right?
It's ridiculous. Bullying.
Is there anything